What's up, everybody? Baron Monstral coming at you with another action figure review. Today, from the Halo Spartan collection, we are looking at the GameStop exclusive 20th anniversary Master Chief 2-pack. As stated, this is a GameStop exclusive, comes with two eras of Master Chief, how he first appeared in Halo Combat Evolved, and his more modern look as you see in games like Halo Infinite. So you get the two figures with there, two weapons for each, and multiple hands. Once again, this covers the original look of Master Chief, how he first appeared 20 years ago, and the new modern, like Halo Infinite, Halo 5, like that look, the new look of Master Chief. This is one of my favorite franchises. I love that they're going back and covering like historical Spartans, modern. You got Reach, characters have been made a lot now from Halo Infinite. You get multiple weapons included with this, some from the first game and then some of the more newer versions, multiple hands, decent figures. So the first one we're going to look at is the Halo Combat Evolved Master Chief. Great coloring, looks just like he does like from the video game cover. Pretty decent articulation on these for the most part. Get a movable head. Now this one is a little bit different than most others. The tooling and sculpting on this is unique to this character. I don't think any of this has been reused from any of the other Spartans. You get double jointed elbows on there. Can feel a bit flimsy at times. There's not a whole lot of range you get out of this figure because of the sculpting. So that's kind of a downside. Now, we'll go over it in a minute, but the other figure does have a quite bit more movability. Everything in here is just based to go off this one ball joint. So it looks really good, like in a static pose, but its posability is very limited, which is something I'm not a huge fan of, but it looks really cool on a shelf. So looking at the other figure in the 2-pack is the more modern Master Chief. Now, this sculpt has been used through multiple Master Chiefs. It's not new to this 2-pack. They're all based on the same design. But Master Chief has been in pretty much every wave thus far. Mobility on this is great, compared to the other one at least. Double jointed knees, double jointed elbows. I've gotten a couple Master Chiefs that feel a bit soft. This one's got good posability. Nothing feels too loose. It's got that shoulder joint in there. It's kind of a little bit stuck in there, but if you can get it moving, it does go. Nothing. Paint apps are good on this. They've got these little pegs, of course, where weapons can attach. Same with on the back. All in all, I think they're really good figures. Definitely solid. It's a little bit hard to get this out. It's usually better with a little tool, but after working it, it'll definitely loosen up and be easy to get in place. You can attach, of course, like the assault rifle and stuff like that on his back. So pretty cool if they incorporate that, so you get very similar feel to the game. And if you don't want something on his back, you can put it back in and it goes flush, just like it normally does. Can fall out, and it's a very small piece, so watch out. Don't want to lose that. So that would definitely be something to keep an eye on with those figures. And like I said, this sculpt is fairly the same. This one does have a slightly different neck and head attachment to the other Master Chief. Like I said, there's been a few Master Chiefs, and even this one was a bit, this is one I was talking about, was a bit soft. So just something for you to look for there. So you should still be able to find these on GameStop.com or in store. You're looking at $39.99 is the MSRP. Now with prices going up and changing on things lately, it might be slightly different. If you got GameStop reward points, try to use those, get it a little bit cheaper. Because honestly, the Combat Evolved Master Chief takes away from this 2-pack for me, so I got to give it a score of like 7.5 out of 10. The Halo Infinite Master Chief is great. Awesome figure. Love it. Absolutely think it's a great figure, but the lack of posability and stuff on the Halo Combat Evolved version of Master Chief, like I said, looks great in a static pose on a shelf, but you're not getting a lot of posability out of that, so I think it really takes away from the overall coolness of this 2-pack. Now, kind of keeping it Halo themed, one thing I want to talk about later, just from talking to other people who are into Halo and stuff like that, is the Halo TV show. I've seen a lot of people talking about, oh, it's not Halo, it's not this, it's not, it's different, it's all that. I don't understand, and anyone, please in the comments below explain to me, I don't understand the constant thing of fans of certain genres or topics, like just completely, if it's not exactly what they want, that makes it bad and unwatchable and all that. I don't understand that. Like, it's, if you had told me 20 years ago when I was first playing Halo that there would be a Halo TV show and all this stuff for it, I wouldn't have believed you. I'd be like, no way, impossible, never going to happen. Yet, here we are. We have a Halo TV show. We've got these figures. We've got multiple games in the franchise. And it's just seeing collectors want to constantly crap on this stuff that we're getting all this cool content for, even if it's not what we exactly want it to be. I just don't understand dogging in and like, I'm not going to watch that. Like, we don't watch the stuff. We don't give it a chance. And that's another thing, too. People constantly want to go based on like what they've read or what they've heard without actually watching it. And it's something I just don't understand. Like, this show isn't perfect by any means, but it's Halo content. Do I like that Master Chief constantly takes his helmet off in the show? Not really, but it's still cool. It may not be exactly what I thought it was going to be, but it's still Master Chief out there whooping up on the Covenant and just some really cool action sequences. If you haven't watched it yet, when you get to episode 5, there is an absolutely fantastic battle sequence to where we finally get to see the Master Chief be Master Chief. There's one in the opening episode as well where he fights the Covenant, a group of elites, but this is just a really, like, there's banshees, jackals, grunts. What they did with the Needler, taking out one of the UNSC guys, was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. It was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a TV show, and just legitimately made me kind of giddy at seeing something like that live action. Now, there's been like fan-made stuff and other content made that's like quote-unquote live action, but this was something else. I thought it was great. I went in just thinking, hey, this is a Halo show, that's it. And I think maybe that's why I'm not disappointed like everyone else, but it seems like collectors of these things or fans of these genres set such high expectations that we're constantly disappointed. So just leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about that. Do you like the show? Do you wish it was different? Let me know down in the comment. Am I the only one thinking that people need to just chill out and try to give this stuff a chance? I don't know. Just some random thoughts that I had pertaining to the show. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thank everyone for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It may not seem like a lot to you all, but anyone that subscribes, I greatly appreciate it. You have no idea how much it helps me out and helps me, keep this going. I know it's been a while since my last video, and I'm trying to be better about that. But please hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.